Hey everybody, this is Ryan from LostReviews.com and this is Blu Monday. First up on Blu Monday, I have Elektra Luxx. This is part of the Women in Trouble series, returning with Carla Gugino, and the addition of Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this is fantastic. He plays a porn blogger that is obsessed with Elektra Luxx and dealing with his own sister trying to dive into the porn industry by hacking his site and showing off her body to his viewers. Those scenes are hilarious. There's a lot of really fun in this film. It kind of plays off as little short segments, little small stories that split and you follow different characters. We have returning characters from Women in Trouble, little funny fragments of Elektra Luxx gets stuck in an elevator again, this time with a naked man. It's fun, it's very enjoyable. I would suggest you check it out. It's not worth the buy, there's only deleted scenes in here, but it's definitely worth checking out, and especially if you loved Women in Trouble, or if you saw Girl That Walks Into a Bar on YouTube, definitely check out Elektra Luxx on DVD. So next up, returning to more cult classics, we have Boondock Saints, Truth and Justice Edition. Now, if you have the Boondock Saints movie already on Blu-ray, I'm not sure if this one will pull you back into purchasing it again. It does have a new special feature on here that kind of dives into how the cult phenomena of Boondock Saints happened through Duffy's eyes and both the brothers and Rocco. They all talk about their experiences, crazy fan things, all the quotables in it. It's a really good special feature that's on the Blu-ray. Now, they did go back and restore the film once again, so it doesn't look as bad as it did before on Blu-ray. Actually, I think it looks really good, and the sound is fantastic. If you're a Boondock Saints fan, I would suggest buying it. I don't own it, so I'm going to give it a buy it. Boondock Saints, Truth and Justice Edition, worth the buy. Same special features as the other editions, minus something that I think that they should have put on there, which is the Boondock Saints script, which is on the other edition of Boondock Saints, but you get the theatrical edition and the director's cut. I prefer the theatrical edition because some of the jokes are taken out in the director's cut and replaced by gore. I would say buy Boondock Saints, Truth and Justice Edition if you don't own the other one, but if you do, rent it and decide for yourself. Next up, I have Liam Neeson's Unknown. And funny fact about this is there is a special feature on here that talks about how badass Liam Neeson is. And this movie really took me by surprise. It had me from the very beginning wondering what's going on and really feeling bad for Liam Neeson's character. He plays a man that gets in a car accident and then forgets who he is. His wife says that he's not her husband. He has to go through all these difficult battles to reassume his identity, and the twist in the end is fantastic. I did catch it halfway through, but that did not change my enjoyment of the film, and it doesn't have as much action as Taken, but there is some really good action sequences towards the end, and I don't think people even should compare this movie to Taken. I'm going to give Unknown a buy it. Last up, another surprise indie film called Ceremony. This has Lee Pace in it and Uma Thurman, and it is fantastic. I am a huge Wes Anderson fan, and this has so much Wes Anderson flair. Add a couple different directorial knocks and things to do with the lens, and you have a Wes Anderson film in Ceremony. I was laughing my ass off at this. It's really dark comedy and really dry, but it is fantastic. It's another Magnolia film, so it's packed with special features, some really good stuff in here. Director sits down and explains his journey. This is his first film. I think he is fantastic. I wish I would have seen this when I was at South by Southwest. Big mistake on my part because it is a wonderful movie. The film is about a kid that falls in love with this older woman and then goes to her wedding to try to win her back. I won't tell you basically how it ends, but it did end in the kind of way that I like films taking a little darker tinge than a regular Hollywood film would. It's got some great special features on here. Lee Pace plays a documentarian that goes to like Africa and stuff, and his documentary is on here. And another addition to I need to add about this is Lee Pace is fantastic in this. We all know that he can do the serious stuff, but he is hilarious in Ceremony. One of my favorite actors in this film. I definitely suggest you check out Ceremony. Just go out and buy it now and add it to your collection. Any Wes Anderson fan will love this movie. Buy Ceremony. And that is it for this week's Blu Monday. I will see you next week.